Welcome to Delirious Gaming episode 3. The game in the background is still my Diablo 3 playthrough with my monk. So, what did I play last weekend? Well, to be honest, I didn't play a lot last weekend, but I played a bit last night, which was a bit of Blur and a bit of Moonbreakers. Games that I like to play just to break the boredom a bit. Not something I want to play for hours on an end, but good for half an hour something. So, up to the news of last weekend. The Xbox 720 will get voice and video chat using Skype. It's announced that Skype is working on real-time voice and video communication on the Xbox, and it has leaked by a job placement on Microsoft.com. Carmageddon has reached the Kickstarter goal. It's just announced that Carmageddon Reincarnation has reached the Kickstarter goal of 400,000, even though it still has 8 days remaining. At the moment, it is meant to make a PC game and a Mac game, or an OS X, so it should be able to run on Linux. When there is enough money, they will produce the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 versions, and if they have something left, they will look at other versions. Quantic Dream, the maker of Heavy Rain, will reveal their new game on the E3, which will start, I believe, this Monday. They have shown a bit of a tech demo about the human-like robot Kara, but much is not known about it other than that. The new Unreal Engine 4, which will be revealed during the next E3, has let it known that they will not support the Wii U. So this might mean that a lot of games which will be developed using that engine will not be available on the new Wii console. The Secret World, which was scheduled to be released on June of 19, will be released on the 3rd of July instead. They have said that it's better to do on that to release on that date, because they wanna run 2 more beta weekends, which will be from June 15 till June 17 and June 22 till June 24. Anarchy Reigns is also delayed. The game is finished and it's even localized, but a representative of Platinum Games has said that they won't release it just yet. On July 5th it will release in Japan, but in the rest of the world they will wait a bit until, well, as they said it, they're waiting for the best period to release the game. Some analysts have said that the new Grand Theft Auto 5, which will release in the first quarter of 2013, is expected to sell 14 million copies. It's no. On E3, there will be a new trailer available from a new Star Wars game. LucasArts has offered their first look on the project on May 31 on Spike, and they said that the gameplay debut will be available on the E3. Lucasfilm filed a trademark application and has registered domain names for Star Wars 1313, which of course spikes speculation that it will be the new name. It is questions if this game will be better than the last one, since Star Wars Kinect Wars has got a bit of a chilly what was the word again? Reception. Apologies for that. Some Studio 38 news. Of course, you all have heard about Studio 38 Studios collapsing, which is one of the makers of Kingdom of Amalur. A developer has come out that it is partly the governor's fault, because he didn't want to support the project as much as he should have. Also, a few employees are in trouble because they have 2 mortgages to pay. When the studio relocated, they said they put up a program which helped their employees to sell their old houses, and the company has said to some devs that their houses were sold, but now that the studio can't make any payments anymore, they just got notice that their mortgage isn't paid on time. It is also released that Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning 2 was in pre-production at the moment. It would be developed by Big Huge Games. The new version would be graphical better. It wouldn't have any loading times between areas, and the fight animation should be better. Also, the quest should have less branches, so the impact of the player on the world should be bigger. If it will be ever released is not sure. The Big Huge Games might restart their company, but the rights will be given to Rhode Island if 38 Studios doesn't make its payments. Now, some rumors. Again, today there aren't any rumors which have been leaked out. As far as I know, none of the old rumors have been confirmed or denied either. Now, esports news. And the Cooler Master has announced the Cooler Master Honor Tournament, which is a 5 versus 5 Heroes of New Earth tournament. It will feature a prize pot of $5,000. It will be held June the 2nd. It will exist in 3 stages. The first one is the open qualifiers, in which 128 teams will join for the single elimination bracket, with round 1 being a best of 1, round 2 being a best of 1, and the remaining rounds will be a best of 3. The top 16 will advance to stage 2, the group stage, which is 4 groups of 4 teams, with a round robin scheduling. There will be 2 match series per set. Each map/match is win or loss. Top 2 from each game will advance to stage 3, which is the champion bracket. This will feature the top 8 teams from the group stage in a double elimination bracket. And the top 3 will get prize money. The esports club Startail has got a new player, Lee Fine in Hewick, for the League of Legends 5v5 team. They also announced a new the shuffled lineup, which has Joker as top, 5 Sean as AP, Fine as AD, Meifa as support, and Ryu as jungle. Some details about MLG Anaheim has been released. It's the event in which League of Legends will return. They said that there will be 20 teams, but at the moment only 12 have been invited. The other 8 will be announced on the 4th of June. The prize pot consists of $40,000. It has 4 streams available, and that's it at the and it will take place from 8th till the 10th of June. Now, this weekend the Red Bull Battlegrounds in Austin were held. The Saturday was a group stage in which there were 4 groups of 4 people. Group A was Stefano from France, Violet from South Korea, Illusion from the USA, and Ganzi from South Korea. Violet and Stefano managed to get the most points, and they advanced through to the winner bracket on Sunday. Group B consists of Sase from Sweden, Tija, correct me if I'm wrong, from South Korea, Shet from the USA, and Torzain from Sweden. Sase and Tija managed to qualify for the winner bracket. In Group C we have Bomber from South Korea, MC from South Korea, Huck from Canada, and Ostoji from the USA. In this group only South Korea advanced, meaning Bomber and MC. And in Group D, the last group, we have Squirtle from South Korea, Parting from South Korea, Red from the Netherlands, and Last Shadow from the USA. This group also had only Koreans advanced, naming Squirtle and Parting G. On Sunday, it was down to 8 players, which were 4 Protoss, 2 Zerg, and 2 Terran. And they battled it out in single elimination matches. The first match was Stefano vs Partin G, which was won by Stefano. The second was Sase vs MC, which MC managed to win. The third one was Bomber vs Tajay, which Bomber managed to win. And the last one of the first round was Violet vs Squirtle, which Squirtle managed to win. In the second round of the winners bracket, MC battled Stefano, and MC managed to win, and Bomber battled Squirtle, in which Bomber managed to win. In the third place match of the winner bracket, Stefano managed to beat Squirtle, and in the grand final, MC managed to beat Bomber, so MC is the winner of the Red Bull Battlegrounds in Austin. Now, for some release dates. Tomorrow in Europe, we have the release of Mad Riders for the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3 and the PC. And on the PlayStation Vita we get Resistant Burning Skies. In the USA we have the Sega Vintage Collection Streets of Rage for the Xbox, the Sega Vintage Collection Golden Axe for the Xbox, and Mad Riders for the Xbox 360, the PC, the PS3 and the Mac, and Retro City Rampage for WiiWare, Xbox Live Arcade, PlayStation Network and for Windows. Now, normally in this segment I would do the trailers, but seeing as my last video got kicked off YouTube and the only content which is dubious about copyright would be the trailers, I'm leaving those behind for now. It might be that in future shows that I talk a bit about a trailer and then give you the link in the blog post, but that will be up for debate in the future. Now, as the last part, I will discuss some Kickstarters. Today I only deal with 2 completed Kickstarters. Of course, we had the Carmageddon already answered by the news, which is still open at the moment. Well, this weekend we had 2 video games that were successfully funded, namely Spade and Cloudberry Kingdom. Cloudberry Kingdom is a randomly generated side-scrolling platform, and well, it looks quite unique, to be honest, and it looks like you can change the difficulty settings depending on how you want the game, and with that I mean you can change all the settings, not just easy, normal, hard. It's just change everything that you want. You have customizable characters in the game, and another thing that's really selling it, it's that it has random levels, so nobody knows how your level is going to look like, except that depending on the difficulty level, that it will be a lot more difficult than you might think. The Kickstarter page has some screenshots of different difficulties. So if you look at the easy, you'll say, oh, it's just Mario, and the biggest death threat is falling to your death. Unpleasant, the next one, looks a bit like the boss levels of Mario. Again, I'm just using Mario as a comparison because most people know it. Abusive is, well, a bit of the same as unpleasant, only you get a few platforms and the rest is deadly. Hardcore looks really hard, to be honest. You have a few spaces in which you can stand, but even these are booby trapped. Masochistic looks really insane, and it looks like you can even make only a little bit of the screen shown. The other game is Spade, which is a 2.5D platform set in a steampunk world. It is a bit based on the platforms as we're used to them, but then as we're used to them a few years ago. It looks quite unique, to be honest. I don't know right now what I need to think about it, but the graphics look quite good. Only, yeah, I need to research a bit to see what it's really about. It's built with a Unity 3D game engine, so it shouldn't be bad. Well, that concludes today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can email them at youtube@healthwife.com. I will probably upload the new episode tomorrow, but depending on what YouTube does with this one, it might go on a hiatus for a few days because of because I might need to change a few things so I don't get any copyright troubles. Well, yeah, that's it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.